I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly comic book show where we take closer, more in-depth looks at the coolest and most happening events going on in comics. And on today's show, we're going to be looking at a brand new digital book. Just in time before these characters meet on the Netflix screen, Punisher and Daredevil are coming together in a new book called Daredevil-Punisher, The Seventh Circle. We got issue number 1, so let's get to it.
Okie dokie then, so this is yet another Marvel Infinite comic, and if you've listened to any of my reviews before, you'll know I'm not exactly a big fan of the Infinite line. Just something about the way the panels are laid out, the composition, it hurts my eyes. In fact, I swore off reviewing these, and I probably wouldn't even have touched this if it wasn't a Daredevil Punisher story. As it is, we join Matt Murdock overseeing the transportation of a dangerous Russian criminal to another venue in Texas. Ah yes, Texas, where other states may be trying to put up roadblocks to stop the death penalty, Texas is putting in an express lane. The convoy comes under attack by a mystery sniper. Daredevil, using his super senses, is able to suss out that the shooter could be only one of 3 people. Can't be Natasha Romanoff, she's off doing other stuff. Couldn't be Bullseye, if it was, he would have killed everybody and not tried to just take one lone shot. That leaves only one possible perpetrator, and that is of course Frank Castle, the Punisher. Daredevil and the Punisher of course have a long storied history, a very love-hate relationship, none of which gets touched on in this issue, sadly. Matt suits up and takes to the roof to try and stop the Punisher, but he's long gone by the time he gets there, leaving only a shell casing behind. Back at the prison convoy, they're desperately trying to get out of the city into the airport as soon as possible. They freak out, however, when Blind Spot makes the scene. Yeah, apparently Daredevil sent his sidekick apprentice ahead of him to protect the convoy at all costs. But you know, one of the downsides of being able to go invisible is you often startle everyone who's around you. It's a good thing Blind Spot is there too, because soon the Punisher is gaining on them in the battle van. Oh man, I missed the battle van, so 90s Spider-Man. Did I mention the battle van is outfitted with its own freaking, grappling hook? How cool is that? The whole situation turns very Death Race, that is of course until Daredevil manages to swoop on in and intercept the battle van, but wouldn't you know it, Frank prepared for this as well, because he has a bunch of electrodes on the outside of the van for just this sort of situation. And that's pretty much where the comic ends. Daredevil Punisher The Seventh Circle is okay. It's not really mind-blowing, it doesn't do anything too new, but if you wanted to see the Punisher and Daredevil in a story together just in time for their new TV show, well, here you go. Charles Soule had writing duty on this book, and while he's usually one of my favorite writers, I can't help but feel he was phoning this one in just a little bit. I mean, Matt sounds good, but everyone else sounds a little weird. The art is nice, but again, this is Marvel Infinite, so I really felt my eyes straining at points, just because, that's the way the app is. Overall, I would feel comfortable giving this one a 6 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll feel like checking out some more videos I have on offer here at Cape Joel.